Hey everyone, it's Fletch here at Robinson Gunworks. Going to be taking apart a Phoenix Arms HP22. I'm going to be fixing this magazine button that's missing. It's missing the spring and the button. First thing you want to do when you get a firearm is make sure it's clear. Just check and make sure everything's clear. It's clear. All right, take it apart. You're going to need to put the magazine back in. Then you're going to push forward on the takedown lever and pop the barrel forward. Now, watch out for this spring. This is a crazy lady of this gun. This spring doesn't really have any ability to stay in the gun. It's kind of like when you tell the old girl, stay in the car. She ain't going to stay in the car. Alright, then you're going to pull the barrel straight up and out. It locks into that cross pin right there. Push the slide forward, take the spring out, and then you can slide the remainder of the way forward. Funny thing about the slide is these two left and right side rails right there that I just pointed at. That is it. That's the slide system. Taking the magazine out, and then you can take the grips off. Just checking the ejector. And bippity boppity bacon, boom, Gunsmith signs right there, boom, gone. One thing about the safety here, it slides out pretty easy, so if you mess with it, it'll fall on the ground. So make sure you slide it behind that magazine bar there. Alright, let's take this other grip off, boom, fast forward on that, because you should figure out how to take screws off. Now this disc connector, this will come right out, so just watch out for that. And I'm just checking, making sure. Oh yeah, here I'm taking out the actual magazine catch. Just checking the trigger here, make sure it's making contact with the sear through the trigger bar. That part that keeps popping out, that's the trigger bar. Kind of control your hammers there. It's a good practice not to let the hammers slide into the frame or slam into the frame, because they're always a different alloy, and hammers are pretty hard. They're meant to slam against firing pins on the slide and not against the frame. So you will bend your frame and torque out some other part in your gun. Right here I'm just checking, making sure that there's not too much movement on the cross pin. That's what that's called, cross pin. It's good. It should fit nice and snug, because that and the slide lugs are, that's it. That's what holding everything in. So I'm just looking for any kind of corrosion or any kind of other wear on the gun. I know it's boring, but someone's got to do it. Pretty neat little gun. I don't think I would want one, just because I've taken them apart and seen that there's very little to keep it from falling apart, it seems, and because of that little recoil spring. I had like to fight to keep that thing in there. It was pretty hilarious. It did go flying. I didn't delete that out of the video because it happens to everybody. The best gunsmith in the world, if he tells you he doesn't lose parts flying across the floor, he's lying. Little plungers and springs go zipping across your desk at the speed of light. So I kept it in there because it's pretty entertaining. Alright, skip putting the grips on. Both sides, boom, lightning speed. Couldn't even see it. Alright, putting the takedown lever, make sure it slides under the cross pin there. Alright, then the slide. It feels weird, but that's how it goes together. You're going to slide it back just in those two notches. That's it. That's the whole slide system right there. Okay, now with the slide kind of in place, you can slide the spring on. Kind of keep pressure on it with your finger. Pew! There it goes, flying across the room. Oh no! Pretty sure that spring fell in some kind of coronavirus, so it's good. All right, you're gonna slide this on. Make sure it fits on that cross pin. Yeah, I fought with that spring for about 4 or 5 minutes. You're welcome. I cut that out. Totally useless. Just keep pressure on it. It does feel weird if you keep fighting with it, and you don't have any other parts on the table. Just, you're doing it right. All right, let's do a functions check, making sure everything works out good. All right, safety works. Hammer falls. Trigger reset. Nice. All right. All right. I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope this was helpful. If it is, let me know. Like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.